there, good morning, and welcome to the After GMS.
After
GMS on the NewsTube Facebook page. So glad you're here with us, and happy October 1st.
Yeah, welcome to October, and it feels like October.
It does. Why don't we give them a little sneak peek of what they can expect this weekend?
Yeah, let's do that. Nice out the door right now. We're in the 50s. We do have some clouds out there, but they're not as thick as they were yesterday. Still, though, scattered clouds this morning will give way to more sunshine as we go into the afternoon. It really is just a pleasant day of weather. Low humidity, afternoon highs in the mid-70s. I mean, how many times do we ask for it to be sunny and 75? Well, today is one of those days. That sunshine will hang around too, heading into the weekend, low 80s Saturday and Sunday. And enjoy that because things do change in a big way heading into next week. We'll have some showers moving in Monday afternoon, and then rounds of rain continue for really a good portion of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and on into Thursday as well. So check those umbrellas this weekend. Make sure they are in working order.
Well, this really is perfect weather to go to the fair, or really anything. But the Carolina Classic Fair is in Winston-Salem, and it starts this morning at 11. WFMY's Denise McMiller is previewing the rides, the games, and the safety protocols you'll see when you get there.
Well, we are here at the Carolina Classic Fair where everything is pretty much put together. We're just waiting on the gates to open and folks to start filing in here starting at 11 a.m. They actually will begin to open those gates and let folks come in. You can enjoy some of the fair favorites, like, of course, the Ferris wheel. There are more than 200 vendors here as well. So if you love some food, they've got so many different options as well. And there's more than 50 rides here at the fair. They're back and they're better than ever. We know last year they only had the drive-through option and then they had the movie screening. Now everything is back. You can get out here, get on the rides, enjoy some food, play some games, win some prizes for your family members. And then, of course, they're making sure that they're keeping folks safe as well. So there are different hand sanitation stations throughout the fair as well, and I'm actually going to be at the presser that is planned for 10:30 this morning, so you want to stick around because I will be giving updates on how they plan to keep folks safe. You're going to have to make sure you have your mask indoors and outdoors. That is something we do know ahead of the fair gates opening, so you want to make sure you bring that as well. And we'll also talk about how they're making sure these rides are safe for folks as well, so stick with us on air and online as we're bringing you those updates.
All right, so with the Carolina Classic Fair starting today and back in full form, we want you to join us for this awesome, possibly tasty conversation about your favorite part of the fair. Maybe it's the games and the prizes, the rides. It's the fair food for me. All day, every day.
It's just the food for me.
Well, let's see what you guys are talking about this morning. Bobby Odom said he likes the food and the games. We heard from Sharon, who said she likes the games, winning stuffed animals, the funnel cakes, and a big old giant turkey leg. So on my Facebook page, I asked you about your favorite fair foods. Which one do you have to get when you're there? Brenda said she's got to have a candy apple. Alicia said a big bucket of chocolate chip cookies and milk. Oh, that sounds great. Lexi said she likes a red candy apple, Italian sausage, and a funnel cake.
Now that's a healthy meal right there.
That is a combination. Yes. So I love funnel cake.
Me too.
I could eat it all day, every day, especially with some extra powdered sugar. But that's really the only fair food that I require. That's it. But you can have fried Oreos. We talked about this.
Fried cheesecake.
Fried cheesecake. Fried anything.
Fried Kool-Aid. Fried cheerwine.
I've heard about that. Fried donuts.
Now that's something right there.
Yeah.
Fried cheerwine. That's hitting.
And then you always have to have some ice cream.
Yes.
And whipped cream.
Yes. You know,
it does make everything good.
I always have to stick to the food because I can never win anything on the games. I'm terrible at them. I've never won anything. So just go and eat.
Right. Exactly. If you're going, that's what you're doing. All right. So let's see what you guys are talking about here on the stream. I just asked you, what is it that you love about the fair? And I'm looking for some comments. Oh, Jason said, bring me that turkey leg. Joanne asked if you have to wear a mask at the whole time, and you do, both indoors and outdoors at the Carolina Classic Fair. We haven't heard any guidance about the State Fair in Raleigh yet, but that's a few weeks away. So as soon as we get that information, we'll update you on that.
Sure.
But for this one in Winston-Salem, yes, you do need that. Sandra Moore said the turkey leg, and we heard from Preston, who said the funnel cakes are the best. And the blooming onions, Nadine said,
That's a good one.
Her favorite.
That's a good one.
Joanne said she likes the funnel cake it is a favorite of hers as
A lot of people really like the turkey leg, but I don't know where to start. I'm just like bury my face in it. Just get it all over your face, and that's good that way.
Right, exactly. Right? So the thing about the fair is, and of course funnel cakes, is you get one right when you get there. Then you
Hot
eat it
off the press.
Exactly. You get it and you walk around and do your thing, and then you get one before you leave. And by the time you get out of the parking lot, it's probably already gone. So actually you need to get two. So you can have one walking to the car and then pack one away so that you have one for another day.
Because, okay, let's also be honest about it here. If you get it and then you walk out with it and try to wait till you get back to your car,
it's no good.
It's cold.
Correct. It's no good.
And we don't like cold funnel cake.
Right. You have to eat it at the time.
You know, we've been really kind of just pushing Itanese that on her way back here this morning that she'll bring us a funnel cake.
Yes. And I did text her.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and she said guaranteed. They have a news conference at 10:30. She's gonna do that, and then at 11, that's when it opens, and then that's when she'll be able to actually purchase a funnel cake. I've already cash apped her, so we're good.
Oh, good. That's taken care of.
Exactly. Preston said he could go for some fried Oreos right now. Jessica Rule likes fried Oreos too. So yeah, I could definitely do that all day, every day.
I'm so
hungry. All right, let's
right
get
now.
to some headlines this morning because unfortunately I am on a time constraint. But we do have some important news to talk about. Today, the 18-year-old accused of threatening 5 Guilford County schools will appear in court. High Point police say Kayshawn Williams made the threats on social media last month using pictures of a gun he pulled from the internet. These are allegations at this point. His lawyer says the $250,000 bond is too high for Williams' clean record and his cooperation with law enforcement, so he's asking that bond amount be reduced. Williams is charged with false reporting of mass violence on educational property. The 15-year-old suspect accused of shooting a Mount Tabor student last month will be tried with murder as an adult. Maurice Evans Jr. is in jail without bond. The Forsyth County District Attorney said he understands there is a lot of public interest in this case, but he said until the final paperwork is filed in Superior Court, he is limited on what he can say. Evans is due back in court later this month. We'll keep you updated on that case. 30 new laws go into effect in North Carolina starting today. One of those laws directs law enforcement to create a public database of officers who have had their certifications revoked or suspended. Another law requires hospitals to allow clergy members to visit patients during the pandemic, provided the minister complies with hospital protocols. And a third notable new law allows distilleries to sell their own liquor on Sundays. Before, liquor sales on Sundays were prohibited. Duke Energy will not disconnect services for a few more months. The Urgent company was supposed to start disconnections today, but now says it will not shut off electricity for many of the at-risk families they serve until March. This comes after the North Carolina Utilities Commission received hundreds of complaints from people who said they needed more time to pay their bills. This extension only applies to participants in the crisis intervention programs, the Low-Income Energy Assistance Program, and those involved with the NC HOPE program. Duke Energy is offering payment plans and also waiving credit card fees for others. All right, our next social conversation is all about the day of the week. Today is Friday, October 1st, and trending across social media is the excitement around this day. And of course, what big event is in October? Halloween.
And the fair.
And the fair, yeah. Well, obviously, Halloween is a big part of October. Earlier during the Good Morning Show, we asked you about the moments that you're looking forward to this month. A lot of people have birthdays in October. Some of you have anniversaries. And, of course, there's Halloween. Homecoming is a big one. Right. No matter what school you go to, they're usually in October. Of course, I'm thinking of A&Ts, of course, but there's a lot of them.
People always like to go see the leaves in October, too.
Exactly.
Yep.
So let us know. And we did have some comments on my Facebook page. I don't see them here, but let's see what we have on our feed. Did you see any? Because I've been reading a whole lot, so I haven't had time to to look. I'm so sorry,
No,
control
that's
room.
fine.
I'm trying to do it all, and I just obviously can't.
I've been looking back through some of these too. Let me try to find some of these.
Yeah,
I
I
will
wasn't
tell
able
you.
to write the question in the chat. So.
I don't know if you feel this way, but I also feel like once we get to October, I feel like everything just kind of has this orange glow to it.
Right.
Now, maybe I've had too much candy corn already, but I do think, I feel like everybody associates the color orange with October. And once we get here, it really just brings a lot of excitement for people, not only because of all the things coming up, Halloween and the leaves changing, also the fairs are in town as well. But October, I feel like, is one of those exciting months for people.
Yeah.
And especially it kind of starts the countdown into the holidays. You have Halloween, then you have Thanksgiving, and then you have Christmas. So there's holidays lined up each month from now to the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. So I look forward to, October, because you're right, it does set up that holiday stretch as you're heading into Thanksgiving, which is, I don't know, 65 days away. Not that I'm counting.
Christmas is what, like 80?
85?
Away? Yeah. We're not counting it.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah. So I just asked you on our feed here, what are you looking forward to this month? Preston just said it's still hard to believe yesterday was the last day of September.
No.
And went by too fast.
I know. And I feel like we're always saying that. But it really, time just, it really speeds up.
It does, especially right now when the weather and starts to change and it gets darker earlier. Nadine said pumpkins, dressing up for Halloween, and parties. I love it. So great. All right. Well,
Do you dress up for Halloween?
I'm
Do
sorry,
you dress
Christian?
up for Halloween?
No, not normally. But I do dress my children up, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. I'm like, oh, I'm the mom, dressing up as mom, which is great. We did have a comment. Joanne said she's going to welcome a new grandchild.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, a baby girl, great grand.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's amazing. Congratulations. And Rebecca said cooler weather and fall colors. I know, it's all ready for fall.
I know, we talk about September. I feel like once we hit fall, fall officially started on the 21st. And I feel like once we hit that date, people just expect it to automatically just be cooler, right?
Yeah.
And we have had some cooler days, some really nice days. We have a cool morning now, but it doesn't just happen like that all the time. But it is a little bit easier to come by some of those cooler days. Of course, as we head into October, they get a little more frequent. So that's what we can expect heading into October and, of course, into November. 7-day forecast. Let's take another look at that before we get out the door and kick this weekend off. We have some clouds this morning. That will give way to more sunshine, of course, though, as we go into the afternoon. We'll see temperatures topping out in the mid-70s today with low humidity. It really is just a nice, pleasant day to be outside. And how often do we ask for it to be sunny and 75? A lot, but we rarely ever get that. Today is going to be one of those days. Sunshine continues for the weekend, warming up, but dust off the umbrella, you'll need it. A wet, soggy week at times next week.
Soggy, not the word that I wanted to hear, but we do need the rain.
A dry week of weather can't go unpaid. So we pay it back with a wet week of weather.
Exactly. All right, guys, it has been a great week on the Good Morning Show and on, of course, our favorite show, After GMS. Take a look at some of the things that made us laugh. This is the best of GMS.
You asking, how do you feel? I feel good. Yeah, wake up the neighborhood this morning. Ladies, I just came in for a quick visit because it's so nice. I'm going to get back into the weather garden. So I'm
making us jealous,
doing the tour this morning. So I thought I'd come in and say hello.
A lot of people missed you last week while you were on vacation.
Yeah.
And I had to tell them, I'm like, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's 2 or 3 more weeks before I have another vacation.
Oh, wow.
I've been at WFNY since they poured the foundation, so I have maxed out on vacation.
5 a.m., cool and crisp. Not talking about you, Christian, talking about this air.
Whatever, man, I'm just going to leave now.
No, I'm joking.
And I really do like Carolina. Believe it or not, even though I'm a state grad.
I loved your megaphone and making sure everyone knows. I almost said in the newscast today when I was talking about, meteorologist Christian Morgan will have more coming up. I said, meteorologist Crisp. Crisp.
Crisp.
Yes, there you go. You are cool and crisp.